Hi everyone, welcome to a game of Dune Imperium Digital where I play a ranked game, currently in the second position. Strong seed. Let's see what player 3 picks. He picks Romber. What's on the rule? Wind traps and artillery. So there are a few things that can happen this game. One is that I could play Beast, right, and then I could get Swordmaster easily. I could play Baron Altessa and like get shipping. But then I have to fight with them because it's very easy for them to get in a position to contest shipping. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play Beast. I'm gonna get Swordmaster, I'm gonna navigate from there. So this Rumble player will probably try to get artillery and try to like win a lot of combats. Okay, so a few things can happen here. Okay, so one is that Baron can go Hardy Warriors next round. Like if it comes back to him, he goes Hardy Warriors, he gets this, and then he gets Spacing Good Friendship. Right. So the other way that you can hope that someone else in these positions goes to Hardy Warriors. I'm not even sure if I go to Hardy Warriors whether it's good enough. I think if I go to Hardy Warriors, do I need to go to Hardy Warriors so that I can go shipping next round? I think I do, right? Yeah. Then hopefully like Helena goes through Interstellar Ship. Like if I hope like Helena goes to like full space. This is my dream. If it wasn't this combat, let's say it was like a victory point combat, I would just go full space into Interstellar Shipping. I might just throw in one more troop here. Or I might just get artillery, then I can buy Reverend Mother. The CPU Reverend Mother? This Baron get full space. Oh. Hopefully he doesn't have faction. Hopefully that's why he went to smuggling. See how many troops he deploys here. If he deploys a lot, means that he has like combat intrigues. So what am I scared of? I'm scared of Romber, like pulling artillery, some bullshit. So normally I wouldn't deploy one more, but because it costs very little with bees, and because I'm not going to be engaged in combat so later on, I might as well just secure this. Right? Because my next round I'm not going shipping. Like I'm not getting into combat. Like I don't care like how many troops I have. I just need to win this combat. So let's say Romber goes for like Haga Basin, throws in one more troop, gets artillery, reveals 2 daggers. Like that's like the absolute worst. But it's so expensive for him because he doesn't know whether I have a dagger or not, right? If I to buy, I probably just get the power play. Power play sets me up very well for to activate my ring. Oh, is he gonna do it? Do he play Signet Ring? Does he have 2 daggers? Does he throw in 1 troop? Okay, good. He doesn't throw any troops. Thankfully. But I might get Freighter Fleet and Benny Sisters. I think this is really good as well. What's a new tech that reveals itself? Detonation devices. Okay. Baron reveals for 2 probably gets Freighter Fleet. 5 to buy, do I buy power play or bandages versus this? I think 5 to buy. I think I buy power play because I'm playing bees. But it's close actually, it's like not really a given. I think if Freighter Fleet and Benny Sisters were on the road, I'll buy both of them. Yeah, see, he had 2 daggers. It was like so close, like so close that like this additional 1 troop was needed. Let me just check. Did Baron have faction access? No, Baron didn't have faction access. That's why he didn't go for like some hardy forward space plane. So next round, I mean, you hope that the combat is good enough that someone would block both spaces. That's what you hope, right? So you hope that like Romber blocks Hardy, or you hope that Helena blocks Hardy warriors. But Romber doesn't have faction access, so it's just up to Helena. If Baron wins this combat, it's not good for me. He has like no daggers, right? So he has no daggers. He has like all his other. This is very bad. This is terrible. This means Baron cuts me off. The reason he cuts me off is he goes up down and he then and I can't stop it as well. If I get to 6 Solari, yeah. And this is not ideal. It's a really good combat for Baron. And the reason is that he wins his combat, and then after he gets a influence bump from this, and then after he cuts me off down the road. With Rumble going to smuggling as well, it means that with Rumble going this as well, it means that it will be unlikely that I would see smuggling or interstellar shipping again. It's very rare you want to go up and down, but the reason I'm doing this is that I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice because with Baron cutting me off here, I have no chance of getting shipping or smuggling. Right? And you hope that so what you hope is that Baron will ship, right? And with this combat, and after that Rumble will ship down, and then after that you get 8 Solari, and then you get Swordmaster first. Only way that can be saved is like Rumble pulls like maybe 5 swords in 3. But then it's so sketchy. See how much precision he has. Oh, he doesn't buy wind traps. That's surprising. Five to buy. What do you buy? Exit engineer? That's interesting. Is that something that I would think? Really think it's ideal. John directly ship one of the best cards in the game. Blue invested for it. See if it pays off. Not sure how well like the rest of his game is set up. Yeah. Yep. And he cuts me off and does sell shipping. So that's the reason why I cash out. And the likelihood that I get smuggling is really, really low. So now I have like 2 paths to Swordmaster. Right. And if Baron goes for like wealth, then I get to go to interstellar shipping. And I like if no one gives me Solari, then I can go to full space, get the alliance, turn on my ring. Rumble with artillery, I need to remember that. You remember what cards he bought as well. Yeah, he hasn't bought any additional swords. In terms of deck cycling, everyone is having a fresh rotation. Gets Solari or Spice. Yeah, he gets Solari, so this means I get Swordmaster. Hopefully Helena has some way to get 3 Solari and blocks Swordmaster next round, which he probably does through combat. So if Baron delays Swordmaster till round 5, it'll be very good for me. Yeah, with 3 troops and he definitely will. Yeah, Baron's consolation is gets into cell stripping. So I can play with my full space on my signaling. I can get one more troop if I power play and then signaling later, but I think it's more important to just go to faction space with full space. So I'll play my signaling first. Oh, he doesn't? Does he have Solari in hand? And then one Sword Master and place his swords. Okay, I'm gonna play my Signet Ring and get Sword Master. Yeah, I mean this was as planned. Now I'll just see where they go. I might end up going to combat space if I think if I can get like 4 Solari easily with like 1 troop. But I doubt that will happen. Going full space here, like with power plays, quite strong. Gives me another full space in my deck. Yeah. And my deck it doesn't really have any cards. He goes High Council. Okay. So ideally, like go full space and still suits. Put in 1 troop. Get 4 Solari. Collect spice. Next round, I want to collect spice. Maybe go selective breeding. Something like that. No! Oh, this is so bad. Why will you go high console here? Blue, you were the chosen one. You were supposed to block Baron. This is bad for table balance. Because now he doesn't even need the Sword Master first. He can just like interstellar shipping and then get Sword Master later. That's why it's so bad. Tough. So much spice on the table. Baron gets Sword Master and interstellar shipping next round. Hopefully I don't draw my diplomacy here. He still doesn't play his convincing argument. His sea allies. Takes power play here, right? Maybe I guess that's Baron half. Yes, one dagger. These cards aren't good by any way. So next round, I can get up to 7 Solari. Or I can get up to... So what I want to do is I want to collect spice. I want to get high console. And then I want to play my diplomacy. I know it denies Baron 2 Solari, but at least if I keep one troop, it allows me to deploy into combat next round. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to get the space travel. Space travel. I don't think I'm supposed to get Smite Funds. My smugglers. I'm gonna take the faction access because getting additional 4 spaces is good, and I don't have a deck either way. Helena probably does this because she thinks she can get Sword Master either way. Maybe getting Holtzman is like the better plan. It gives me like a end game to work towards. So I like collect spice. Yeah, no, Baron gets Holtzman. What am I thinking about? I know shit. I don't even know whether like putting in one troop here is correct. It seems so good though. It seems so good if I can put in one troop and get one water here. So this is definitely correct. It's a matter of whether I put in troops here. It depends whether like Helena highliners. The upside is so high. Yeah, the upside. Maybe I'm supposed to like get detonation devices and play from that angle. Does he get training drones or detonation? He gets detonation. If I get spy satellites now... I can definitely consider getting spy satellites. If I do, then I push 2 alliances. Do I get it 9 or do I get high council? Okay, if blue is pushing here, right, which is good for me, because then it's not super easy for Baron to push. Means that I get high console now and then I just play to like one of these spaces. Or I should play to one of these spaces first. Which do I want more? Do I want to Solari or do I want... So I want to selective breeding later. So I would go to Wealth now. If I recycle my deck, is it good? It's not bad. I lose one diplomacy play. When I talk about recycling my deck, it's like if I shuffle my discard pile into my deck, it means that I'll see these cards like in one more rotation. So one reason why I don't consider highlighting here is that highlighting here, as good as it is, because you like 1 point, but that all it does is it gives me the half one from this. So what that does is that yeah, I fight Rumble for it and I don't even know where I'll definitely win. Whereas if just by one troop in I get at least one water. Oh, he goes secrets. This is amazing for me. That means I get 2 water from this. 2 water is an insane breakpoint because it allows you to get to research station. Oh, don't you just love playing it against Baron? I don't care about Mentat at this point. I can Mentat later. Do I? No, I mean, Rumble definitely buys appropriate, right? Right? He should, right? Oh, he doesn't. He doesn't buy appropriate. If I knew appropriate was there. Baron's having a game of his life. If I knew like appropriate would still be there, would I have meant that? Probably. Probably. So now with my deck as it is, I think I buy some convincings. I mean, the question is how many convincings do I buy? If I buy 2, I have like 3 2 persuasion cards in my deck, which isn't a lot. Copium. Very good combat result for me. This happens because Baron only wants to play Fact Access, but it's blocked. I'm not sure why. What Helena did? What did Helena do? Helena... I do not know why I didn't throw a troop in. Oh, at least Space Travel draws a card. Baron goes Interstellar Shipping, gets the Alliance. We all cry. I feel slightly happier that I have 2 Solari, so that at least I can Mentat. You get Solari so you can get so high console this round. Baron should try to win this combat. Initially he played with he has Worm Riders, he wants to get value out of it. If it's good, I will Mentat first because my hand is like garbage otherwise. Now I will go to Selective Breeding, trash my dagger. Buy a Spice Muscle, work on my factions. Rumble wants to win this combat, but he doesn't have the resources to... To be honest, I don't think Baron needs to chase this. I don't think it's in his victory condition to chase the Feminine Alliance. This just aggravates another player to fight against you. Like, sure, Baron will get it because he has interstellar shipping access and no one is contesting him. It's not even great for me to contest him next round. Is there a world where I just play Diplomacy and reveal? Yes, there is a world where I do that. That world is now. Elena, do you want to defend your investment? So even though I have like a ton of actions, these actions don't turn into anything. Baron has enough on his plate that this line should be relatively safe. And I can't fight. Rumble wants spy satellites. And I can't fight Baron on this. Unless, yeah, he has like six swords in hand, right? Three intrigues. And I think I just reveal. Like, I can draw like so many bad things here if I play Space Travel. Spy Satellites gets him up to 8 points because he... Yeah. So I might consider buying Spy Satellites, and the reason I might consider it is that it blocks the Rumble from an easy second place. Yeah, these actions don't do anything for me. He said 10 swords. I can't even beat like Baron at 10 swords. Yeah, I don't see how I have to take Spy Satellites, you know, if I want to stop Rumble from like cheesing out the second place. I get a Dreadnought? I think that's an interesting question. If I choose to get a Dreadnought, it does boost my combat power. y'all do know that research station doesn't give you troops to put into this combat. I have no clear path to 10 because I have no combat DPS. Even if I get like one more friendship, one more spice muscle, I'm at 8 points. And I don't have a strong deck. Like I definitely lose the Baron in this at this tempo that we're going. But I definitely beat these two as long as they don't get spice satellites. Okay, because I didn't draw my dagger, I'm gonna grab spice satellites first with Signal Ring to Tech Negotiator and not with Dreadnought. This is just to screw up Romber's game. It's completely to screw up Romber's game. Like Romber like entire game plan depends on it. Like not going for the last round is absolutely greedy. I don't even know what his research station turned into. Like why did he research station? What he get from it? He bought appropriate with it. Yeah, he didn't even bother paying his faction access. Now his game is screwed because he just needs so many actions. Yeah, now he gets Swordmaster round 6. So if I draw a dagger, it's really bad. If I draw a dagger, I need to mentor in order to buy a spice was slow. So I have two clear options here. One is that I hope Mentat is available to me. Or I can force space into Mentat now. If I force space into Mentat now, I get up to enough persuasion. But getting the last influence is really, really hard. So another thing I can do is I can get flagships. I can get flagships for a point. I don't hate this idea. Then I can save my full space. So it's up for 8 points. Some combat strength next round. Is anyone at risk of taking it? Not really. So I can full space here. Then I get the Solari to buy flagships next round. Oh, I would have hit it. Okay, so now I'm looking to buy flagships next round. Actually, if I was doing this order, I should have played well first, then thought about it. So I want to get flagships. This is fine actually. Gives me an alliance. Helena, don't you want to like fight for your alliances? Yeah, Baron last election to sell shipping. Seems good, right? So I do want to hit Emperor one time. And I have 3 2-position cards. Another liaison isn't the worst thing in the world. Oh, this means that Romber is in a position to steal it with Signet Ring. To steal flagships. Baron Spice was close, yeah. I can't, yeah, it's so hard to beat Baron. He has Horseman Engine as well. This combat actually is very important for Romber. One more point here from this. He even gets flagships. Oh no, he gets flagships because he has so much spice. I should have bought flagships this round. At most I get up to 8 points. 9 points with What I want to happen now? He buys flagships. That's fine, I don't care about it anymore because Baron gets it. I care about spaceports because spaceports is my line to. Five. What are the two worst cards I can get? 1, 2. Yeah, Baron definitely wins this game. It's just like, and because like Romber and like the round where Helena like gets high console, that really screws up table balance. I can't even fight this combat. Maybe I could have, but to what end, right? Then I'll end my turn. I get the other alliance, and then I throw in some troops. He throws in like 2 troops of some sorts. Whoop-de-doo. I can throw in 6, I can throw in like 12 swords, but it's not even good. Like, it's not good against Baron with his like 10,000 intrigues. Like, if no one stops him, like, it's very hard for me to win in my position because I'm after him. Like, you need to be like before him to stop him. Like, I stop Romber for my own sake. Yeah, but I can't play against Baron who cuts me off naturally. Yeah, even round 2, like not blocking Hardy, like gives Baron so much room. Smuggling is an interesting choice. I guess he doesn't need 2 bumps. I guess I throw in 2 troops here. I could throw in some more troops. What's the likelihood that gets 9 points? The likelihood that Romper has like yeah, I think that's terrible. I have no spice for this ally Armada no. So what text does Rumble have? Rumble has nothing that gives him victory points. If he wins his combat, he gets 8 VP. Maybe he gets one more from... Gets to 9 maybe? He gets to 9 with like machine culture. Yeah, he gets 9 of like machine culture. So anything I can draw that's good. That, but need like one more magical spice to appear. Yeah, either way I should beat him on spice tiebreakers. Unless he's like the tiebreak card as well as this is irrelevant. It should be irrelevant. If Baron doesn't end next round, actually next round is pretty good for me. I'm only at 4 spice. Then this conspire trip is like bad. What does he play? He plays rapid. Yep, Baron should end the game here. I get up to 9 points. Get second place. Is there any way Helena can... What tech does Helena have? Helena has invasion ships. Yeah, Helena has invasion ships, but even with invasion ships, I don't think she beats me. No, like, no intrigues. Yeah. It's just Romba, like... Don't think he has any other VPs he can get. Yeah, no one's catching Baron. I mean, from the start I know that already. Like, you just see how he has free flow, like free access to intercepting, and no one blocks him either like on Hardy or like other things like they tie. I mean, they tie is like best case for me. Yeah, fighting for scraps at this point. Yeah, GG. Round 2 went really well for the Baron, and after that, like, I'm in no position to like fight them for it. Yep. They even tie. So yeah, I get second place here. I know that I'm fighting for like Second place here. Ideally, I want to fight the Baron, but it's really hard to in my position. Like, you need to be in Helena's position or Romber's position. Like, the fact that Helena gives Baron Swordmaster in that timing, like, is very bad for the table. Like, sure, he gets high console there, and he's like, sure, no one blocks him on Swordmaster later, but the table balance is very intricate at that point, right? You give the internet shipping player Swordmaster, and he'll probably runs away with it. Like, if you have to pressure him on Swordmaster, right, then there's sometimes also when, like, he might have the Solari and able to go to interstellar shipping, like, then he has to choose between the two. Then I will be able to, like, as like the position after him to go to interstellar shipping to kind of block him, like, even post position, because he has to get Swordmaster first. So it's like these are tensions that do take place that allow the table to kind of fight back, but because they kind of all do their own thing, they all kind of like, okay, yeah. Then this Rumble player, like, imagine if he gets Spy Satellites here, he's at 9 points, and he wins his combat, he's at 11. He's like in a very good spot. Right? Although it's all hinges on him getting Spy Satellites, and sure, he thinks that no one will get it, but Spy Satellites by itself is really good. Like, you just pay 4 spies for a victory point, right? Sure, this victory point can be attained through, like, getting the friendship, but at the same point in time, it turns into like 7 spies for a victory point, which is like even better than flagships. Like, and because like Helena was going to selective all the time, like, I don't get a chance to go to selective and like buy my spies plus slow. So then suddenly, even though it's mid game and I have like 3 friendships already, Spy Satellites is good for me as well. And because at this point in time we are almost fighting for scraps, like, just being able to deny him those points sets me way ahead of him, right? And so that is how I guess the game progressed. And well done to Siri, who has won this game. I hope you enjoyed this game. Bit rough, but that's sometimes what happens when you play against the Baron, and why interstellar shipping is so powerful. Okay, I think it's interesting to see like how like my rating progressed, or so my rating did increase, but it didn't increase by much. So I was at like 108, I think, before this game, and I was at 1546. So I increased by 2 elo by coming in second. So I guess in second you still gain elo actively, and I'm tied for like 9900. Cool. Interesting. Well, anyway, thanks for watching. See you around.